Welcome to Beyond the Music. I'm Brian Baxter, Executive Director with the Quad City Symphony, and I'm here with a very special guest. Why don't you tell us who you are, what you do with the symphony?
Yeah, thank you. My name is Robert Parker. I'm Principal Trombone with the Quad City Symphony. I've been with the orchestra for about 8 seasons now.
Awesome. Glad to have you here. And the reason we have you here is that you are performing a solo up-close concert with us.
That's
We're
right.
thrilled about that. Can you tell us a little bit about the program, what excites you about it, and what you're looking forward to?
Sure. I'm so excited to share the trombone really as a solo instrument. Usually the trombone is sort of relegated to the back of the orchestra, but I'm excited to take a really prominent role and really show what the trombone can do. I think the piece I'm most excited for is the newest piece, James David's Secure, Contain, Protect. It depicts sort of science fiction topics, these supernatural, paranormal beings that are depicted through music, and it's a really cool piece. So I'm really looking forward to that piece. I think the audience is really going to like it.
Wow, that is really neat. I love that. I would not have thought of that with a trombone feature concert. So that is wonderful. So is there a particular musical moment or theme in the concert that you think the audience should kind of perk up for?
I intentionally programmed very programmatic music that really tells a story. So I hope the audience can really connect with each piece. The other piece that I'm really looking forward to is Susan Mutter's Ages. This is a piece that takes the listener through a journey of life at different ages for the particular person. And it's a really powerful piece because audiences can really connect to the piece based on where they are in life. And I think certain experiences kind of unite us all at various ages. People tend to feel the same feelings and emotions at various points in life. So I think it's really a cool piece that every audience member can identify with.
That's great. Thank you for sharing that. What's your preparation like for a recital? I think a lot of our audience is curious about what goes into that for you as a professional musician.
Yeah, sure. So the preparation is, I think, just the same with any other professional musician, where I'm interpreting the music, trying to interpret what the composer wanted and honor their wishes while also giving my own artistic license with it.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's that. And then as a brass player, it's really interesting because the sound really travels away from us and we don't truly get to hear what it sounds like. And so a lot of my preparation is recording myself and listening back at various stages to really try to hear what an audience is going to hear.
Yeah, and that's a great point. As a musician or as an audience member, you don't necessarily think about the musician's perspective, and they don't hear it the same way you do. And so that's thankfully we can record things, right? The last question I have is, you're principal trombone with our orchestra. What's one thing you think would be nice for audience members to know about orchestra musicians that maybe you think they don't?
I think sometimes there's an underestimation of just how vulnerable musicians make themselves when they perform. It's certainly not an easy thing to do to dedicate all these hours, lifelong pursuit of perfection that doesn't exist on their instrument, and really open themselves up to the audience in a way that feels very vulnerable and is difficult to do at times. But I think all musicians share that same desire to make beautiful music, and that's why we do it. So oftentimes we do feel vulnerable, but that's why I love it. So
yeah, I mean, it's you're really putting it out there, and it's like you have to really train for that to feel good about it. Definitely. That's great. Well, join us Saturday, November 1st at the Figge Art Museum. We'll feature Robert Parker on our first up close of the season, and Marion Lee will be accompanying on piano.
So yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, thanks for being here.